Hey guys, it's Bella and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing our August TBR video. Can you guys even believe that we're in August? I'm sorry, what? Every month I feel like I do a different version of this. The last few months I've been doing blindly choosing my TBR and unwrapping wrapped books, so it's completely blind. But I wanted to switch it up this month, so we're going back to our roots and we are doing a TBR jar prompts picks my TBR for the month of August. If you want to see what books I'm going to be reading in the month of August, just keep on watching and subscribe to my channel if you guys like book videos. Let's just get into it. I have this strawberry. It is literally a vase, but I have written a ton of prompts and they are all in here, and so we're just gonna be pulling right out of the strawberry today and picking our prompts. And then I've got my overflowing TBR cart right here. I have like 100 books on my TBR sitting over there, but I think I'm gonna try to focus just on the cart today. Guys, if I have the energy after this, I literally need to film a de-hauling and getting rid of books video because I got a lot to get rid of. It's gonna be crazy. So anyway, stay tuned for that. But let's just get right into it. Let's pull 6 prompts today. I'm reading a little bit slower now because life is getting crazy. I'm in my 3rd trimester and I'm going to my best friend and my brother's wedding this month. So it's gonna be a crazy month. I don't have time to read a ton. Oh, TJ Maxx, $9.99. Exposed. Okay, let's just get right into it. So, first prompt, you pick. That's a good way to start this video. I already know what I'm gonna pick because I want to read it so bad. We are picking Rose and Chains by Julie Soto. I have never read a book by this author, but this one really intrigues me. I know that it was fanfic that was rewritten to be her own story, and so I am intrigued by that. Let's read what this one is about. The prophecy lied. They were supposed to win this war. Instead, Brienne? Rosewood? Brienne? If that's how you say it, really interesting name. She watches. Shattered and grief-stricken as her brother is killed, her kingdom falls and her home is overrun by their enemies. Now Evermore is no more and Brienne is sold at an auction, prized only for her remarkable magic. But defeat isn't nearly as agonizing as being sold to Tovin, scion of the powerful and devious Hearst family, because Brienne knows Tovin all too well from his merciless taunting all through school. Now he's grown into a man Brienne cannot ignore, silver-haired and impossibly unfairly beautiful, and while Tovin is most definitely her enemy, he's something else too, something unexpected. That sounds good. So a war has just ended, her side has lost, and she is sold because of her magic to her school enemy, who, based on the cover, is very sexy. So I'm definitely picking this book as the first pick for this month. So Rose and Chains by Julie Soto is our #1 book added to our August TBR. Next prompt. Continue a series that you have started. I get this prompt every time and I always select the same book, and that's Magnolia Parks, but I think I'm done with those, so I'm not going to continue them. Yeah, so let's pick another one. Continuing a series that I have started. I have Apprentice to the Villain. I loved Assistant to the Villain, and for some reason I just have not had the mindset or been in the mood to read the next one, so this is an option. Oh, you know what? I need to read Releasing 10 as well. This is the newest book. It's book 6 in the Boys of Tommen series, Binding 13, if you're unfamiliar. This one came out in May, so I could read this also. So this is another contender. Honestly, I think those are our only 2 options. Oh, what am I in the mood for? I've honestly been in like a huge fantasy kick recently, so I feel like I should pick this. They're also just really fun, just like fun, flirty, cheesy fantasy, or like really emotional, deep, going to trigger me. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna choose Apprentice to the Villain only because I've been in like the biggest fantasy mood recently. Like, I feel like because I'm barely reading, fantasy is the only thing really gripping me right now. And I have really been wanting to read this one, and I'm pretty sure the third one comes out really soon. So I would like to pick that up and just finish the trilogy. Apprentice to the Villain, let's add this. This is going to be continuing a series that we have started. Okay, let's pick our next one. Number 3. Read an arc. Okay, I can do that. Oh my god, now I have to pick one. It's so hard to pick. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna pick this because based on the first sentence on the back, it sounds really good. It is A Killer Wedding by Joan O'Leary, and it comes out September 25th. So keep that in mind, add it to your Goodreads. It says, Christine cannot believe her luck. The iconic Gloria, founder of the billion-dollar beauty empire Glow, has personally chosen her to cover her grandson's destination wedding for the high-fashion magazine that every A-list bride dreams of being featured in. A career-making scoop in a free trip to a castle turned 5-star hotel on the Emerald Isle. It feels too good to be true, because it is. Gloria, the woman who hired her, is found dead the very first morning of the weekend, and her entire family wants to keep her death a secret and for the wedding to continue. When Gloria's heirs issue a chilling warning to Christine to keep things quiet, she can't help but wonder if one of them is guilty. There's the son who's hiding a damaging lawsuit, the resentful daughter-in-law, the grandson who's had a few too many run-ins with the law, the ambitious granddaughter who's hiding more than one secret, and Gloria's favorite grandchild, the picture-perfect groom. As Christine navigates a world where glamour masks grimy secrets and everyone she meets is a suspect, she realizes that among this glitzy elite, nothing is as it seems. Okay, sounds good. Wedding taking place on the Emerald Isle, bougie family, and grandma ends up dead. Okay, sounds really good. And again, it comes out September 25th, so add it to your TBRs if it sounds interesting to you. Okay, we're halfway done. Let's choose number 4. A book on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, let me pull up my Kindle app. Iron and Embers. That is one that sounds really good to me. I also have it physically, but it is on Kindle Unlimited. Oh, I also really want to read Metal Slinger. You know what? I think I'm gonna pick Metal Slinger because that one has been like so heavily praised, and everyone who's read it has basically said it's like a 6-star read for them and book of the year. So let's add that. It is gonna be a multi-book series. I'm not sure how many books, so I'll have to keep my eye out for that. But that one sounds really good. Where is it? I think it's... I have it in here somewhere. Oh my god, it's across the room. Okay. Let me pull up the description on Goodreads so we can read about it together. Bryn has spent the better part of her life waiting for the chance to attend the annual market hosted by the Kenta, the very same people who exiled the Alaha to live a life over the sea. A rite of passage for all young guards, she's not sure what to expect from it. But breaking a century-long peace treaty isn't on her map. Neither is the encounter with an enemy soldier. Returning home, she's confronted with the aftermath of the day's events. The future is uncertain as the threat of hunger looms over the people. With rumors of a growing rebellion, Bryn and her closest friends promise to stick together. When an unexpected visitor arrives, Bryn's loyalty will be tested as she learns of a world of magic and treachery. Once her enemy, always her enemy, right? But the dark, knowing eyes of a stranger make her question everything, including her heart. Okay, little enemies to lovers, discovering a magic system, magical place. It sounds great. So we're reading that this month too, guys. Number 5. A book that's 500 plus pages. Great. Great. You know what? Because I've been wanting to read this, Okay, yeah, it's 700 pages. We're just gonna add releasing 10, okay? I haven't read this series in like a year, so I feel disconnected from it. But I know that like once I jump back in and all the characters start showing up, like I'm just gonna go right back into it and be really excited to be reading it again. So we're gonna add Releasing 10 to our August TBR, the 6th book in the Boys of Tommen series by Chloe Walsh. Last one. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's a good one. Okay, what's our final prompt? A standalone. I mean, that could mean anything, honestly. That just means that it ain't part of a series. So I can really pick what I want. I don't even know. Darn. I was gonna pick The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy, but it says book 1 on it. It's a standalone currently because it's only the first one out, but it will not be a standalone, so we can't pick that. I've been really wanting to read this one, so let's just do this. It's Julie Clark's The Ghostwriter. This sounds really good. Love the edges. I think these are the most beautiful sprayed edges I've ever seen in my life. June of 1975, the Taylor family shatters in a single night when 2 teenage siblings are found dead in their home. The only surviving sibling, Vincent, never shakes the whispers and accusations that he was the one who killed his siblings. Decades later, the legend only grows as his career as a horror writer skyrockets. Ghostwriter Olivia Dumont has spent her entire professional life hiding the fact that she's the only child of Vincent Taylor. T. Now on the brink of financial ruin, she's offered a job to ghostwrite her father's last book. What she doesn't know, though, is that this project is another one of his lies, because it's not another horror novel he wants her to write. After 50 years of silence, Vincent Taylor is finally ready to talk about what happened in 1975. That sounds so good. Oh my god. This might actually be the one that I read first this month because of how good this sounds. Okay guys, we have officially picked our 6 books for the month of August. Let's go through them one last time so you know what we are reading this month. Not included in this stack is Metal Slinger, which is on my Kindle, but we have The Ghostwriter, a good thriller mystery. We have Releasing 10, heartbreaking, shattering, emotional, and deep. We have A Killer Wedding, all about a woman who gets murdered on the first day of the wedding weekend, and it's a mystery. We have Apprentice to the Villain, fun, cozy, but funny fantasy, if I remember correctly. And then we have Rose and Chains, a new romantasy series. Those are all 6 books that I'm going to be reading during the month of August. Let me know if you have read any of these and what your thoughts are, or if any of them sound good to you and you're gonna add them to your TBRs. Definitely let me know. Subscribe to my channel if you guys like book videos. I will see you guys in a few days with my July reading wrap up. Spoiler alert, it is terrible. Yeah, stay tuned for that. But I'll see you guys next time when I post a new video. Bye guys!